Okay, here's the idea. We're gonna have Pinterest control what I read, some things I eat, some things I watch. We need to figure out what's what. I'm gonna say Pinterest can control exclusively what I read. So I will only be reading things that I come across on Pinterest. We need parameters. I was like, that doesn't sound right. We need parameters or boundaries. Maybe I was combining those words. I don't know. I think it has to be a book that I can access for free. I don't want to have to go out and buy books. So if I can check it out from my library, if I already own it, if I know somebody who owns it and is willing to let me borrow it, then I can read those books. I will also be choosing one entree and one dessert to make from a recipe I find on Pinterest. And that's actually what I'm so excited about because, hello, hi. Let's talk about Pinterest for a second. I recently rediscovered Pinterest, which is so fun and good and I love it and I'm getting so inspired by it, but it's dangerous because it's just another way to scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. So I have been finding a lot of food recipes and a lot of like vegan desserts and dishes. So I'm gonna do one entree and one dessert. Oh, how about this? One entree, one dessert, and a wild card. I like that. I don't know what the wild card means, but we'll find out together. I will also allow the app to pick one movie that I stream. Should we end it there? Should it just be movies, books, and food? You know, and it'll be one craft. Oh my God, I just made that up. I'm so excited. One craft or art piece or textile project, painting, some sort of craft. So one craft. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay. Recap. Pinterest only books that I can get for free. I'm not gonna pick a number now of how many books. We'll see. 3 things to cook or bake or make. An entree, a dessert, and a wild card. And 1 movie to watch, 1 craft to do. I am so excited. I would really like to be able to pop on an audiobook while I clean. So let's see what the book is going to be. I'm gonna go to the books I've already saved and start there. Out of all these nonfictions, I would say this one, Men Who Hate Women, The Extremism Nobody is Talking About by Laura Bates, appeals to me the most. Men Who Hate Women. Yes! They have it, 13 hours long. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I can always decide not to, but I think I'm gonna like it. It might be, okay, I could see the only thing making me not wanna read it could be that it becomes like too much. Like I might need a little fluff break. Let's get to cleaning. I'm gonna listen to Men Who Hate Women by Laura Bates as I make my first Pinterest recipe. It's called a cheesy beanie bowl. I don't know, it's like a cheesy beanie bowl or something. I'll insert here. So I'll be double Pinteresting, listening to that book and cooking, and I'll check in when I'm done with the meal. Also, if you watched that one video where I was redoing my kitchen, I think I want to add some learn to make some big paper stars from Pinterest. Hello. Maybe that could be my craft. Anyways, I was gonna say I want to learn to make some paper stars. I need to take a break from that book. like a temporary break. I'm gonna resume it in an hour or 2. It's just a lot, and yeah, I'm not ready to talk about it. I need to process it some more. But it is dark. Well, the book's not dark. Reality is dark, right? The book is just shining a light on it. But anyways, okay. Here's what I've got so far food-wise. This is the cheesy sauce thing. I've got my lentils and quinoa in there. I still have to like char the broccoli. I have frozen broccoli. So I have to, I guess, like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, I don't have that much. So broccoli, and then I think that's it. So I'll show you the finished product very soon. So I have finished my cheesy beanie polka dot bikini. Hers definitely looks better, but it's really not bad looking. But yeah, the thing about cooking is that it takes so long. It took almost 2 hours to make all of this. That is really good. I take back everything I just said about cooking being a chore. This is really good. And supposedly it approximates 50 grams of vegan protein. Okay. Okay, so the book, Men Who Hate Women. Yikes. I need to separate myself a little bit before I talk about it. Otherwise, I will get emotional because it is just, oh my God. I can't believe I have 10 hours left. What else can she possibly say about this terrible, terrible subject? I mean, we're learning about incel forum boards and all these things that men say on these forums about the violence they want to enact or the violence they promote each other to enact, and how they will hold on a high pedestal people who do hurt women in the name of revenge, in the name of entitlement, in the name of retribution, as a lot of them call it. It's really sickening. What I'm getting so far from it is that we often see these as outliers or extremes, but from the very little bit I'm hearing about these online spaces that cater to these very specific type of incels, it's more of a natural conclusion. Shooting women, killing women, stabbing women, like it feels inevitable. Yeah, I don't know. I feel really sick and hopeless right now. And I don't know that the author can help me with that. It's not her job to. I don't know if she will propose solutions or if she has any hope left. But if there's any glimmer of hope, I can't wait to get to that part of the book. What I like about this is I like that the char of the broccoli and the roasted chickpeas and the crushed cashews that I added offers such a good crunch to the otherwise really like soft lentil and quinoa. I was kind of like not sure about the cheesy sauce at first because it was just a little bit too like mustardy. Like I like mustard. I have no issue with it. But I was like, oh, kind of just tastes like mustard. But when you add it all together, meal one, entree, done. And already I feel like I know what my wild card is. So stay tuned. All right, I'm gonna do my wild card. It's a Brazilian lemonade. I feel like I already made a big mistake because it said not to blend for too long because it will become too bitter. I misread that. And anyways, I blended it for a really long time. It looks good. Oh my God, that's so good. I decided that I would watch the first movie that came up when I went on Pinterest. And when I came up, it was actually a list of movies. So then I decided to go with the first movie on that list, which was Pride and Prejudice. I'd never watched it before. I'm gonna head into bed right now, but I wanted to quickly recap. I didn't do too much recording today, but I actually did a lot of things as far as Pinterest goes. My camera is gonna die. But yeah, I watched Pride and Prejudice. It was great. While I watched Pride and Prejudice, I made a tea or a drink that I made. I'll insert the drink here. It was really good, but it wasn't like true to the Pinterest recipe because I bought a jalapeno, but then I couldn't find the jalapeno once I got home. So there might be a loose jalapeno in my car, or worse, there might be a loose jalapeno out in the street somewhere. So I am going to make it again tomorrow, maybe. Okay, the book. This book, man, this book. I have to pause. I keep crying. I'm just so upset and angry, and it's really hard to read. So I thought today would be the perfect day to watch a film where a man loves a woman, and it was actually exactly what I needed. Oh, can we talk about, for anyone who has seen Pride and Prejudice, when Mr. Darcy, when he helps her into the carriage, and then his hand flexes. It is time to make the drink with the jalapeno. Let me get it. I bought it. And with the way inflation is going and just the way everything feels more expensive, it feels good to be able to go to the store and spend 17 cents on one item.
Add as much watermelon as you want. I'm feeling a little crazy, so I'm gonna cut the lime to juice it, but we're gonna save dos pedacitos so I can squish it all in the jar. 2 lime slices. Pull your old friend out, okay? Don't be scared of her. She just wants to help you. Hola, me llamo jalapeño.
Hola, me llamo jalapeño.
Probably use the whole jalapeno, but because I'm just doing a single serving, I'm just gonna use half. The diva has entered the room. You can use honey, sugar, maple syrup. Primas, the day is finally here. El muddler alert. Me siento super fancy. Oh my god, it smells like summer. Cold brew green tea has entered el chat. The green tea in there is crazy.
Oh, the jalapeno. Oh. I'm gonna work on some stars to add to my kitchen dining room area ceiling that I was talking about yesterday. I have a few papers in this like blue color. I'm trying to think of how many I need. I think I'll make 5 and then hang them up and see if I need more. While I make them, I'm going to finish listening to Men Who Hate Women. I have about 3 hours left in that book.
We saw it in 2014 when Washington Post columnist George Will responded to a major Obama administration report into campus sexual assault by attempting to downplay the data and casting it as an attack on innocent young men.
I have made both the stars, but they're supposed to get joined so that they look something like this, I guess. But it doesn't say how to join them. I'm gonna try a glue stick and see what happens. I'm a little bit confused because at least in the video, they look a little bit 3D, kind of puffed out. But the way I'm gonna end up having to glue them, I put all the glue in here. I'm just gonna smash it against the other piece of paper. But then it's not gonna be 3D, it'll be like flat. Like in theory, look, it's done. It's like they're together. But it looked so much more 3D. I wonder if I can sort of fold them. Yeah, I don't know that I would wanna hang this in my kitchen. It's just so flat, like what's the point? Let me make a few more. I think this is gonna be my biggest one. I mean, it's bigger than my head. I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna cut these into squares. Maybe make a couple small ones. We'll try to hang it up and see what we think. So because I could not figure out how to join the 2 sides together while keeping them like 3D and puffy, they don't look exactly how the Pinterest looked, and I would have preferred that look. However, that being said, I think they're so cute. It was already very whimsical, but it just gave them a little extra razzle dazzle. I'm freshly off finishing Laura Bates' book, and it's a really important book. It's a really important read. I just keep thinking about the boys and men who I would love to like give this book to. I just keep thinking about how like brave the author is to have immersed herself in this world and published this book in a world that is exactly as she describes. And therefore, I don't know, I just can't imagine the kind of, oh my gosh. Okay, here's what just happened. I have jalapeno in my eye.
Hola, me llamo Jalapeño.
I was washing my mason jar from earlier. I had like strained out the jalapeno watermelon pieces. I had grabbed everything with my hand and then threw that in the trash. And I don't think I washed my hands after. I just touched my eye. Ooh, it stings. I don't even know what I was saying. What she has done is so important and critical. I thought I understood misogyny. I thought I understood incels and the men's rights movement. And like, I thought I understood this, but it was the tip of the iceberg. Like, I did not understand how it all came together and how it's not just internet fringe groups. Like, these things are affecting the real world in big, obvious ways. But also, like, these people in these spaces are our politicians. They are our neighbors, our co-workers. Like, this is not, ugh. By the end of it, I was a little bit desensitized, which is such a good example of how come we don't take misogyny and the threat of misogyny seriously, because that's just part of being a woman. Like, tough luck. Yeah, tomorrow I think is going to be posted a day. Like, we are doing dessert tomorrow. I'm thinking cookies.
Assembly by Natasha Brown, a precise and powerful debut. A woman prepares to spend the weekend at her boyfriend's old money family estate with his family. As she prepares, she reflects on what it has taken for her, a woman of Jamaican descent and middle-class upbringing, to ascend the social and economic hierarchy and join the upper percentile.
Assembly by Natasha Brown. Okay, first of all, it is a short little book. It's, what, exactly 100 pages? 102 pages. It's very much vibe, no plot, which is fine. Like, as soon as I was done with it, I kind of went back to the beginning and started reading again, because I was like, wait, I think there's some stuff I missed. I like didn't rush. I was like, you know what, just sit here, marinate through each sentence. It kind of really deserves a slow, steady pace, kind of like drinking tea and just drinking it like really slowly and just like tasting it, you know, as opposed to letting it get to that point where it's chuggable and then you just chug the whole tea. Pause real quick. This cover, and it also has like some other covers, chopped, dude. Like, I don't know what they did. They do not properly convey the story and what's inside. You know, these people are professionals. Whoever does cover designs, like, they know what they're doing, but in this case, no, I disagree. The narrator of Assembly is a Black British woman. She is preparing to attend a lavish garden party at her boyfriend's family estate. At the same time, she's considering the carefully assembled pieces of herself. That's it. That's literally what it's about. She's getting ready to go to a garden party. But it's so much more than that, you know what I mean? Like, it's the plot is unimportant. Not that the plot's unimportant. The plot is where everything happened. It's just, it's musings. It's reflections. If you're into like essays or think pieces, I think this like gives that vibe. Ooh, I like this review on the back by Ali Smith. It says, slim in the hand, but its impact is massive. Yeah, I think Natasha Brown is like an incredible writer. Like, each sentence is so, that's why I found myself like poring over each sentence, and like I kind of have to sometimes reread the same sentence 3 or 4 times, because like, no, she chose each word carefully. Let me really read each single word and then reread it in context altogether, and then maybe think about this word in particular. Like, I think it's objectively so good. But that being said, it's like not my favorite book. Like, and nothing to do against this. I mean, this book did what it needed to do. It came, it delivered, did a great job. I like a plot-based book. I like when things happen. This book is a simmer. right? This book is just, it's simmering the whole time and it's good. It's good. But as a reader, I just like more plot, but don't get it twisted. I'm not saying this wasn't amazing. This was amazing. This is gonna be somebody's favorite. You know what I mean? Like people who love vibey books love this book. I just know it. I just know it. So two books, yeah. I just have to make cookies later today. Later today has arrived. Now don't be fooled because they're called single serve cookies, but it says it makes enough for 2. So I would call this butter almost softened. I think I'm gonna put it like in the microwave for 5 seconds. Instead of vanilla extract, I'm gonna use this Trader Joe vanilla bean paste, just because I can. I'm gonna ignore the fact that it said best by February 2025 and it's July. Guys, remember when I got jalapeno in my eye? That was crazy. I don't have an 1/8 teaspoon, but I do know how to do math. So I have a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just gonna like fill it up halfway. Mathematics. I don't have flour. Oh my God. We're not gonna panic. I just texted my neighbor to see if she's home, if she has flour, and if she's willing to share. Oh, I just assumed I always have flour. Wait, hold on. I just need a 1/4 cup. And flour is made from, okay, wheat. I don't have wheat. But I have oats. I can make oat flour. She's not home. Okay, we're gonna have to go this route. We're gonna have to create our own flour. My savior. Saving the day. Here's another variable. The cheapest brand I could get uses monk fruit and whatever that word is to sweeten it. So it's like fake sugar. Oh, that was not a good idea. I should have used it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't understand what went wrong except everything that went wrong. Are you ready for my creation? God, they're so thin. They're like paper. We'll see. Oh my God, I thought I was recording this whole time. I taste tested my cookie, and to no one's surprise, it was not very good. Reporting live from several hours later, my stomach hurts so much because I ate that entire cookie. Why? I don't know. Partly, mostly, I'm doing it in front of the camera because last time I had peel and stick wallpaper at my old place. It was a terrible experience. I cried. I was so frustrated. Like, if there's even the tiniest bubble or it's chueco in the tiniest way, like I will start crying and it feels like the end of the world. I'm trying to let that go. I figure something that might help me let that go is feeling watched. I will start by saying that something I noticed right away that a lot of Pinterest is just re-uploaded TikToks. And so in a lot of ways it was like TikTok controls what I read, eat, watch, but I don't have TikTok. And so this is my way of like bridging that, I guess. If I were to do this again, I would add another boundary that it had to be not a re-uploaded TikTok. Really try to make it more Pinterest specific, though I don't know how many people are just using Pinterest and not like combining that with TikTok. So that's my first reflection. Let's see if we can get this up there. It's gonna be so cute. Oh my God, I actually can't look at it. I'm like shy. I'm like blushing. I really enjoyed pretty much every single thing I consumed, except the cookie. We don't talk about the cookie. But Pride and Prejudice, I'm literally 20 years late. But I'm so glad I didn't watch it when it first came out and I was a young child. I would have appreciated it. I didn't understand yearning and love the way I do now. And oh God, that movie was amazing. Men Who Hate Women was incredibly rough to get through, but it's probably all the things I've done, it's had the most impact on me. thinking about how what I've learned applies to my life and how my life will be different as a result moving forward. Let me see if I can make that smooth against the wall. I'm so happy. So I had a moment there that I wanted to cry because I could not, it was just bubbling and wrinkling, and it's because it's just hard on the corner, right, in the edge. I'm worried it's crooked. See, this is what I didn't want. I'm like, oh, it has to be perfect, it has to be perfect. And I thought having you watch me would make me lose that part, but still working on it. I don't think I have it in me to finish the rest of the wall right now. Glad I have to move my fridge. Anyway, probably my favorite thing that I ate was the jalapeno watermelon refresher. So good, I think it's gonna be like a summer staple. I'm so tired, that was tough. All right, if you wanna see the rest of the wall, you'll have to stay tuned to the next video. Okay, bye.